So I hope I don't butcher this next name, but I want to welcome to the App Showcase stage here to show off WasteNot, Craig Nige. Craig, is that the right way to say your last name?
WasteNot, what's going on?
Hey, how are you doing?
Hey, we met out in the hallway.
Yeah, we did.
So, put on your microphone, okay? Otherwise, nobody can hear you.
I used to do this for my TV show. Thank you.
So what's WasteNot all about?
WasteNot is our idea for trying to help people find ways to reduce their environmental impact. We realized when we started WasteNot development that our experiences, our geographic locations, our upbringings limited our ideas too refined or too limited to actually cover the entire world. And we want to do as much worldwide positive change, which was kind of an addiction I got when I was in the Peace Corps, trying to figure out some way to give back. And we thought that the iPhone was a great way to do that. So rather than providing what most apps provide, which is a small set of content and explaining it to you, we provide a platform for anyone in the world to suggest a good idea. And then the part of it that we like is that it allows a feedback loop. Somebody can come in kind of like a Foursquare check-in or some of these other notification systems. You can come in and say, I like this idea.
Show it to us, because when you told me this out in the hallway, my mind was turning off when I heard environmentalism and changing the world
Sure.
and all that. But when you showed me the app, it's like, whoa, you guys got
Sure.
something here.
Yeah, so this is our little demo.
Okay.
We built WasteNot because we believe that a simple idea, like turning off the lights every time you leave a room, may not save you or the Earth very much if you focus only on your individual effect. What if 10 people did it? Or 100? And what if you could see everywhere in your country where people were using your idea? What if 1,000 people were doing it? Or 10,000? And what if those 10,000 people were worldwide? What if you could get tens of thousands or even millions of people to do it? Well, we built an app for that. We call it WasteNot. In WasteNot, your good ideas are called seeds. And when someone uses your idea, we say they have watered your seed. Here is a seed in WasteNot's seed detail view. From this screen, you can see everywhere people have watered your seed, see how many waterings have been done worldwide, see how much those waterings have saved the world, and see directions for how to water the seed. We can go back to the All Seeds list to find even more good ideas. And if you go to the main browse page, you can use other ways to search and find seeds. My Garden shows you all of the seeds you have planted, your favorite seeds. This part's really cool. Here we show you the total savings of all of your waterings, and after that, the worldwide savings from the seeds you've planted. I like to check my garden every day or so to see how much of an impact I'm making. Wow, my seeds have already saved the world 148 gallons of water, 103 pounds of carbon dioxide, 64 gallons of gas, and more. How much do you think your ideas could save the world?
So that's it in a nutshell. And
Yeah.
thank you. We just launched WasteNot after 14 months of development, and I just wanted to give an update. So I made that demo 2 weeks ago. And
Put that down here.
Oh, yeah, sure. If you can see it. I made that demo 2 weeks ago. So it was 104, oh, sorry. It was 148, 103, and 64. I don't know. It's hard to see. But you can see I'm now up to 235 gallons of water, 156 pounds of carbon dioxide, 90 gallons of gasoline, 39 kilowatt hours of electricity, et cetera. So these are ideas that I've put in the system. We've now had over 1,000 downloads over the last week, over 39 countries, 5 continents. People are now using those ideas, submitting the ideas, saying that they've done it, and I've already made a direct impact on the world.
What I like about your app is the map, where you can see,
Sure.
you know, if I tell a friend in London, for instance, to get into this and switch, and I'm sure you brought the bottle out here to demonstrate this.
Oh no, I
to
just
switch
carry it
from
with me all the time.
You always, that's part of your good.
Well, I don't throw any cups away, so it works out really well.
So one of the things might be I'm going to switch from using plastic water bottles to carrying around a bottle that's reusable.
Great.
And that's how I'm going to change my life in a little way. And I get somebody, a friend in London, to do that. I'll see her commitment in the map,
Right.
live, right? It's real time.
So if you can see this, here's all the seeds, and for each individual seed you can see it. It'll show you all the statistics. But you can click on here. We're very concerned about privacy, so we ask permission, and we make sure that only people who want to share it can. But you can see, here's all the places in the world.
Other way.
Other way. Here's all the places in the world where we've done it, so we can zoom in. And today, This was kind of fun. We got mainland Europe and 3 people in the UK, and London and Ireland are sort of fighting it out. We got New Zealand a couple days ago. South Korea, actually, on Saturday, we had more downloads from South Korea than in the US. So I don't know if that was infrastructure or tweeting or what happened there. And we've been watching the Eastern Seaboard fill up. San Francisco and LA did ideas at the beginning, and we've been watching sort of the suburban areas come in. And every day, every time I come in, the numbers are different. And the idea is hopefully that there's a feedback loop that's interesting, constantly changing, showing you how your ideas in the aggregate as a community build, and then giving you a way to constantly come back and see how much impact you're actually making worldwide.
How important is game theory to this kind of app? And what can
Incredibly
other
important.
app developers learn from what you've learned in terms of game theory? Because it seems like a little bit like you said, Foursquare
Sure.
gives me a badge for checking in. You give me a reward for changing my behavior.
Sure. One of the things that's absolutely critical is for anyone to understand the impact that they're making in the world and use an app like this is that they believe in the numbers. Now, obviously, the numbers will never be the same. Different light bulbs use different amount of power, so we try to do an average. But what we do is we make sure that it's very difficult for people to overwater or underwater. Even though it reduces the total number of people who are in the system, we require that the numbers be as accurate as possible, and we only allow people with geolocated devices to plan to dot. So anyone can come in with water with an iPod Touch, but you have to have a GPS location in order to do it. That way the numbers are as legitimate as we can make them, and the visual locations are as legitimate so that you know your data is correct.
So we've got about a minute left. We have another question from the live stream. And
Sure.
once again, I want to invite the live audience, people here, come up to this mic and ask some questions. But from the live stream, they want to know what are the new features you're adding?
New features. We're going to try to do a trophy reward system like the mayor of Foursquare, but do it in a way that doesn't reward gaming. So allow people to feel good about what they're doing, but not encourage one person to go destroy the whole environment for everyone. Another option is comments. When somebody plants an idea, there's lots of ways that you can improve it, and we want to create a community of ideas and conversations around those individual seeds or those individual waterings. And the most important one is this is a platform for sharing ideas and getting feedback. We'd like to take that into the political sphere. We'd like to take that into the donation sphere. We'd like to take it into sort of the flash mob activism sphere. Like, hey, I'm in a soup kitchen. We need 3 people right now. Here's where it is. And boom, have people come in. So if you or anybody you know who wants to help us bring it into another sphere, I'd love to talk to you.
Yeah, it seems like this kind of app would be great for something like Jamie Oliver's Food Revolution.
Sure.
Because it's trying to get us to change our behavior, which is exactly what he's trying to do.
But not in a massive way. Don't get rid of your car. Check your tire pressure. That makes you understand that even though the amount is small, in the aggregate it's big, and then every time you're thinking more and more, and the idea is progressive change, incremental change, instead of saying change the world or be not be part of the
How much does your app cost, and are you raising money with this? What do you do?
It's all bootstrapped because we didn't want any VCs to tell us to focus on the money, not on the world change. That's our #1 priority. So we've done it all ourselves. We've had 30 people involved, over 8,000 hours over the course of 14 months. We've done that for less than 70 grand. I'm going to write a blog post saying how we did it. And our goal is if we can get donations to make it for free, that's the most worldwide impact. We got a donation last week, and that drove 1,000 sales. So if anybody wants to donate a small amount, we'll give it away for free as long as we can. And if not, we'll charge only 99 cents for it.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much for giving a great job.
Thank you.
Do you have any more questions? No?